Have you ever wondered if Earth is actually hell? Speaking with God and the angels, I have many answers to life's mysterious questions that many people have, including that one. And that's one that I often get. In this video, I'll reveal to you what the angels have to say about that and more. Thanks for watching. Earth is a unique realm, often likened to a purgatorial state where the full spectrum of human experiences, including all the deadly sins, plays out in vivid detail. Unlike any other place in the universe, Earth houses these vices, making it a challenging environment for souls to navigate. Many perceive hell as a place of fiery torment, yet the true hell may reside in the physical realm itself, where souls endure suffering, hardship, and the weight of their own choices. Throughout lifetimes, individuals can become ensnared in a cycle of sin, repeating the same patterns that bind them to the earth. Each deadly sin can give rise to another, creating a cascade of moral and spiritual decay that can seemingly condemn a soul to perpetual reincarnation. Without transcending these base desires and learning the lessons they impart, souls risk being trapped in this earthly existence indefinitely, reliving the same struggles and failures until they finally break free. Compounding this issue is the influence of societal structures and leadership that often promote these very sins. In the pursuit of power and profit, many leaders appear to thrive on keeping individuals ensnared in their desires and distractions. By fostering environments that encourage greed, lust, envy, and other vices, they ensure that souls remain bound to the earth, trapped in cycles of reincarnation that ultimately serve the interests of those in power. The need for subjects to maintain empires means that these leaders, many of whom may trace their lineage back to the Nephilim, the hybrid offspring of angels and humans referenced in the book of Enoch, continue to perpetuate a system that benefits them financially and politically. These Nephilim, driven by an ancient desire to surpass their angelic ancestry, seek knowledge and technological advancement as a means to achieve a godlike status. As they amass power and resources, their actions can lead to widespread corruption, ensnaring the very souls they rely on for their empires. This corruption often manifests in the collective consciousness, binding individuals to lower vibrations and limiting their spiritual growth. Most souls incarnated on Earth exist within a 3D consciousness, perceiving reality through a narrow lens shaped by their environment. The constant barrage of distractions, television, advertisements, and digital devices serves to keep individuals focused on the superficial, preventing them from attaining the peace of mind necessary for transcendence. With their attention diverted, many remain unaware of their spiritual potential, unable to seek the purity needed to escape the cycles of reincarnation. In this way, the struggle for each soul becomes not just a personal journey, but a collective challenge against a backdrop of societal forces that often resist spiritual enlightenment. The path to liberation requires not only the recognition of these deadly sins, but also the courage to rise above them, reclaiming one's spiritual essence and breaking free from the chains that bind them to the earth. Only through this purification can souls hope to transcend their earthly existence and move toward higher realms of consciousness and understanding. If you've ever pondered whether Earth resembles hell, you're not alone in that realization. The experience of the soul being bound to a physical form, essentially imprisoned in a world rife with corruption, paints a stark picture of existence. As human beings, our bodies are composed of earthly elements, tying us to a realm that can often feel like a prison, where suffering and discontent thrive. Over time, the nature of human suffering has intensified. In this modern age, with its economic turmoil, trade conflicts, and an entertainment industry often steeped in manipulation and deceit, we witness a world that has descended deeper into sinfulness. The very fabric of society seems to perpetuate these vices, creating an environment where compassion and empathy are increasingly overshadowed by self-interest and materialism. As we navigate these challenges, it's evident that the collective consciousness is being dulled. There's a subtle yet pervasive effort to keep individuals in a state of complacency, offering a false promise of growth and enlightenment, while actually leading them into a delusional state. People are encouraged to believe they are evolving, yet many remain static, trapped in a cycle of ignorance and distraction. This disconnect prevents true awakening and understanding, closing off the vital qualities needed for spiritual growth. The trials and tribulations of life are now compounded by the external pressures of a world that seems to thrive on chaos. As societal challenges mount, individuals often find themselves facing increased personal struggles, mirroring the larger crises at play. In this sense, Earth can be seen as a metaphorical hell, a space where souls grapple with their weaknesses and desires, amid a landscape that fosters negativity and despair. To emerge from this state, a profound shift in consciousness is required. It necessitates a willingness to confront the truths of our existence, to cultivate compassion and empathy, and to break free from the distractions that bind us. Only then can we begin to transcend the limitations imposed by our earthly experience, moving toward a higher state of awareness and liberation. The path is challenging, but it is essential for those seeking to transform their lives and escape the cycles of suffering that define this realm. You can learn more in my course called Heaven and Hell, found at www.theilluminationofmetatron.com.